I am the Lord, the one who sees your past, present, and future all at once. I speak to you today with a message of transformation, a revelation of the season you are about to enter. Your life is on the edge of a radical change, something far greater than you could ever have imagined. I have been preparing you, shaping you, and now the time has come for you to step into the next phase of your destiny. This change is not random. It is not a coincidence. It has been divinely orchestrated. Every experience you have gone through, both the joy and the pain, has been preparing you for this moment. You may not see it clearly right now, but I assure you, I have been working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring about this transformation. There will be a shift, a breakthrough in areas of your life that have been stagnant or seemingly stuck. Doors that have remained closed for so long will suddenly open. Barriers that once seemed impossible to overcome will fall away. But with this change comes a call to deeper trust. You must be ready to move when I say go. You must be prepared to embrace the unknown, to walk in faith even when the path ahead is unclear. I know change can be unsettling. It is human nature to cling to what is familiar, to find comfort in routine. But I am calling you to step out of your comfort zone and into the extraordinary life I have planned for you. The changes that are coming are not meant to harm you, but to elevate you, to bring you into alignment with the purpose I placed within you from the beginning. I remind you of my words in Isaiah. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43 verses 18 to 19. This new thing I am doing in your life requires your full attention. It requires that you let go of what has been and focus on what is to come. Holding on to old patterns, old fears, and old ways of thinking will only hinder the work I am trying to do in you. But do not be afraid. I have already gone before you and prepared the way. Every challenge you face has been accounted for, and I will provide the strength and wisdom you need at every step. You do not need to know how everything will unfold. Just trust that I am in control, and I will guide you through this process. This radical change will not only affect your external circumstances, but also your heart. I am calling you to a deeper level of faith, a deeper level of commitment to me. The things that once satisfied you will no longer fulfill you, for I am placing a new hunger in your heart. A hunger for more of me, for more purpose, for more of the abundant life I promised. Your life is about to change radically. The plans I have for you are far greater than you can imagine. Trust in me, and I will lead you into a future filled with promise, purpose, and fulfillment. As you prepare for this radical change, understand that I do not bring transformation without first laying a foundation. I have been at work in your life, even in moments when you felt overlooked, abandoned, or uncertain. Every trial you faced, every closed door, every delay was not a denial. It was part of the preparation. I was building in you the resilience, the faith, and the wisdom you will need for this next season. Think of it like a tree. Before it bears fruit, it must first establish deep roots. Those roots take time to grow, hidden beneath the surface. Likewise, the changes I am bringing to your life will be built upon the roots I've been growing in you. These are roots of faith, perseverance, and trust in me. You may not have seen the fruit yet, but soon it will burst forth in ways you never expected. I remind you of my words, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Even the things that seemed like setbacks were part of my plan to bring good into your life. I have been orchestrating every detail for your benefit. Nothing was wasted. This radical change will not only bring new opportunities, but will also require a new mindset. Old ways of thinking will not serve you in this next phase. It's time to release the limiting beliefs that have held you back. The thoughts of inadequacy, fear, and doubt must be surrendered to me. I am calling you to step into a new level of confidence, not in your own strength, but in my power working through you. Remember, the world may define success in one way, but I see things differently. What matters to me is not worldly status or material wealth, but the condition of your heart. I am looking for your obedience, your willingness to trust me even when the path ahead seems unclear. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. Isaiah 55 verse 8. You must be willing to embrace this truth if you are to walk in the fullness of the change I am bringing. With this radical shift comes a call to greater purpose. I am positioning you in places where your influence will expand, not for your own glory, but for my kingdom. The talents and gifts I have placed within you are not meant to remain hidden. I am calling you to step out boldly, to use what I've given you to impact the lives of others. You are not insignificant. You are not small. You are my chosen instrument to bring light and hope into a world in need. But with greater purpose comes greater responsibility. I am calling you to steward this next season with integrity, humility, and love. The doors I will open for you are not for your gain alone, but to be a blessing to those around you. As I elevate you, I ask that you keep your heart fixed on me, for it is only through my strength that you will thrive in this new season. Your life is about to change radically, but I have prepared you for this. Trust in my timing, trust in my plan, and watch as I bring to pass what I have promised. To help you understand the magnitude of this transformation, let me share a parable with you, a story that reflects the journey you are about to embark on. Imagine a potter carefully molding a piece of clay. At first, the clay is unformed, shapeless, without any apparent beauty. But in the hands of the skilled potter, it begins to take shape. The potter presses and pulls, turning the clay on the wheel, sometimes applying gentle pressure, other times firm and deliberate force. The clay may resist the shaping, but it yields to the potter's touch because it trusts the one who is forming it. You are like that clay. For a long time, you have been on the wheel, feeling the pressures of life, the moments when it seemed like you were being pulled in different directions or pressed beyond your limits. But know this, I am the potter, and I have been shaping you with care, with purpose, with love. Every experience, every trial has been part of the process to form you into the vessel you are meant to be. Now, the time has come for the clay to be finished and placed in the kiln. The heat of the fire will seem intense, but it is necessary to solidify the work that has been done. The fire is not meant to destroy the clay but to strengthen it, to make it durable, and to reveal the true beauty of the piece. Just as the fire in the kiln brings out the richness of the pottery's colors, so too will the challenges ahead reveal the strength and character I have placed within you. This radical change you are about to experience is like that moment in the kiln. You may feel the heat of transformation, but it is there that you will be refined. The struggles and uncertainties will not break you. They will forge in you a resilience and faith that nothing can shake. Just as gold is refined in the fire, so too will you be refined for the purpose I have prepared for you. Consider the story of Job, who faced unimaginable loss and suffering. In his pain, he cried out, "When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold." Job 23 verse 10. And indeed, Job was restored beyond what he had lost. His life was transformed because he trusted in me, even when he could not understand what was happening. I was with him in every moment, just as I am with you now. The season you are entering is not just about outward change. New opportunities, new relationships, new paths. It is about an inward transformation that will draw you closer to me. I am using this season to deepen your faith, to strip away the distractions and fears that have clouded your vision. In the fire of this transformation, you will find clarity, purpose, and an unshakable trust in my plan for your life. So, as the potter works with the clay, as the gold is refined in the fire, know that I am at work in you. I am bringing forth something beautiful, something strong, something prepared for the higher purpose I have placed before you. Trust in me, and I will guide you through this process. The heat may be intense, but the result will be a life transformed, a vessel ready to be used for my glory. As you stand on the edge of this transformation, I invite you to ask yourself some important questions. Questions that will help you embrace the change that is coming. These are not easy questions, but they are necessary if you are to step fully into the purpose I have for you. First, do you trust me with your future? It's easy to trust when life is comfortable, when the path ahead is clear, and when everything seems to be falling into place. But true trust is tested in the unknown. True trust is forged in the moments when you don't understand why things are happening the way they are, but you choose to believe that I am still in control. Are you willing to trust me, even when the way forward seems uncertain? Second, are you ready to let go of the past? Radical change requires you to release what is behind you so that you can move forward into what I have prepared. Holding on to past hurts, past failures, or even past successes can keep you from fully embracing the new thing I am doing. Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal. Philippians 3 verses 13 to 14. Will you release what is holding you back and press on toward the greater purpose I have for you? Third, are you willing to be uncomfortable? Change, by its very nature, is uncomfortable. It requires you to stretch beyond your current limits, to step into situations that may challenge you. But it is in the discomfort that growth happens. Just as a seed must break through the hard soil to grow into a tree, so too must you break through the barriers of comfort to reach your full potential. Will you embrace the discomfort, knowing that it is part of the process of becoming who I've called you to be? Fourth, are you prepared to take action? Faith without action is dead. James 2 verse 17. This radical change I am bringing into your life will require more than just belief. It will require action. You cannot sit passively and wait for things to happen. You must be willing to step out in faith, to take bold steps toward the future I have for you. I will be with you in every step, but you must be willing to move. Are you ready to act when I call you to move? Finally, are you open to transformation? Not just on the outside, but in your heart. The change I am bringing is not just about external circumstances. It is about transforming you from the inside out. It is about aligning your heart with mine, allowing me to shape your desires, your goals, and your vision for the future. It is about becoming more like me, reflecting my love, my grace, and my truth in every area of your life. Will you allow me to transform your heart so that your life can reflect my glory? These are questions that require deep reflection, but I ask them because I want you to be fully prepared for what is to come. I do not want you to step into this season of change half-heartedly or unprepared. I want you to embrace it with courage, faith, and trust in me. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the radical change that is coming. Trust in me, and you will see my hand at work in ways you never thought possible. As we move forward, let me remind you of the promises I have made to you. These are not empty words, but divine assurances that I will fulfill everything I have spoken. My word does not return void. Isaiah 55 verse 11. What I have declared over your life will come to pass, and this radical change you are about to experience is part of that fulfillment. First, I have promised to be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. This is a promise you can hold onto no matter what changes come your way. When you feel uncertain, when you are facing new challenges, Remember that I am walking with you through every step. You are never alone, and my presence will be your constant source of strength and comfort. Second, I have promised to give you wisdom. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. James 1 verse 5. In this season of change, there will be moments when you do not know what to do, when the path forward seems unclear. But I promise that when you seek me, I will provide the wisdom you need. I will guide you, direct your steps, and illuminate the way forward. Third, I have promised to provide for your needs, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4 verse 19. As you step into this new season, there may be times when you wonder how your needs will be met, whether financial, emotional, or spiritual. But trust in my provision. I will supply everything you need, not according to your resources, but according to mine. I am the creator of all things, and there is no limit to my abundance. Fourth, I have promised to give you peace, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4 verse 7. Change can often bring uncertainty and fear, but I give you peace that goes beyond human understanding. Even in the midst of chaos, I will grant you a deep sense of calm, knowing that I am in control. This peace will guard your heart and mind, protecting you from the lies of fear and doubt. Finally, I have promised that my plans for you are good. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. The radical change coming to your life is not meant to harm you but to prosper you. It is part of the future filled with hope that I have designed for you. Even when you face challenges along the way, know that they are working together for your good. Romans 8 verse 28. These promises are your foundation as you move into this new season. They are the bedrock on which you can stand, no matter what the world throws your way. I am faithful to my word, and I will fulfill everything I have spoken over your life. Now is the time to embrace this change with confidence, knowing that I have gone before you and prepared the way. You are stepping into a future that is filled with promise, purpose, and my divine favor. Trust in me, and watch as I bring these promises to life in ways that exceed your greatest expectations. As we come to the close of this message, know that the radical change about to unfold in your life is not something distant or far off. It is here, now, ready to manifest as you step forward in faith. I have been preparing you for this moment, shaping your heart, your mind, and your spirit to receive the transformation that I have ordained for you. But I want you to remember this: change is not something that happens to you, it happens through you. You are not a passive observer of what is about to take place. You are an active participant in the fulfillment of my purpose for your life. I have given you everything you need to walk in the fullness of your calling: the gifts, the talents, the wisdom, and the strength. It's all within you, waiting to be unlocked as you trust in me and take action. This is not just about changing your circumstances. It's about changing who you are becoming. I am calling you to step into a new identity, one rooted in the truth of who I say you are. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your failures, or even your successes. You are defined by my love, my purpose, and my calling on your life. You are my beloved child, chosen for greatness. As this radical change unfolds, you will notice shifts in your relationships, your opportunities, and even the way you see the world. Be prepared for doors to open that you never expected. Be prepared for new relationships that will bless and challenge you to grow. Be prepared for opportunities that will stretch you beyond what you thought possible. But above all, be prepared for a deeper connection with me. For I am not just changing your external life. I am drawing you closer to my heart. In this new season, I want you to walk in boldness. Fear has no place in the life I have called you to live. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. Walk in the power I have given you. Walk in the love that overcomes all obstacles. Walk with a sound mind, knowing that I am guiding your every step. I invite you to embrace this change with open arms. Do not hold back. Do not hesitate. The time for waiting is over. The time for doubting is done. Step into the new life I have prepared for you, and watch as I take you to heights you never dreamed of. The best is yet to come. And now, I ask you to take one simple step of faith today. If this message has resonated with your heart, if you feel the stirrings of change beginning within you, I invite you to act. Subscribe to this channel not because it is a routine or obligation, but because it is a way for you to stay connected to the truths I will continue to speak into your life. Share this message with your family and friends, because there are others who need to hear what I am saying to you today. Together, you will walk this journey of faith, and together, you will witness the miracles I will perform in your lives. You are chosen, you are loved, and your life is about to change radically. Thank you for listening. I will always be with you.